गुरुदेव, यदि मृत्यु के समय हमें सब कुछ छोड़ देना पड़ता है, तो आपके साथ जो हमारा ये बंधन है उसे बनाए रखने के लिए हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
अरे छोड़ देना पड़ता नहीं, छूट जाता है। क्या नहीं छूटता है तुम्हारे साथ? सिर्फ तुम्हारी साधना, तुम्हारा स्मृति। सत्य नहीं छूटता हमसे। जो हमेशा हमारे साथ रहता है उसी को सत्य बोलते हैं। बाकी सब तो छूट जाती है, तुम्हें छोड़ना नहीं पड़ता। छोड़ोगे पहले तो तुम बुद्धिमान हो।
गुरुदेव, जब लहर सागर में विलीन हो जाती है तो क्या पुनर्जन्म के समय वही लहर फिर से उसी रूप में प्रकट हो सकती है?
अरे इस जन्म है, अभी यहाँ पर ध्यान दो। पुनर्जन्म का देखा जाएगा, अभी तो समय है। पुनर्जन्म में क्या होता है ये सब रहस्य अभी जान के करोगे क्या? और कोई गारंटी नहीं तुम इसको याद भी रखोगे बाद में, है ना?
Gurudev, all my friends are enjoying and living their lives. How do I stop feeling like I'm missing out while being burdened with responsibilities?
That is why art of living is here. Sadhana is to make you feel empowered in any situation and bring you the ability to be able to smile and to be happy in all circumstances, come what may. Yeah? Follow all the steps. There are so many levels of programs. Follow every one of them. Don't think you do basic course once and said, oh, I have done it. No, happiness program should be repeated couple of times. Similarly, advanced course, many people think, oh, I have done once, oh, I know it, done. That is the most dangerous thing. When you think you know it, once you do meditation and think, oh, I have done it, I know it. No. Every time you do, it is something new. And you explore deeper and higher and greater. Yeah? So, we must repeat it. It's almost like you can't say, I have eaten food once last month and that's enough. No. Like food you have to eat every day. In the same way, sadhana also and knowledge also, you must keep listening to it again and again. Reading Gita once is not enough. You read it second, third, fourth, fifth time, something else comes out of it. Ashtavakra Gita has spoken 33 lessons. You listen to some knowledge and then after 2-3 years you listen, you will say, oh, I haven't heard this before. How many of you experienced this? Look at that. So when you listen to it again and again and again, it reinforces. Yeah, and that is necessary.
Gurudev, if a person quits a bad marriage, will it add to their karma? Will the person have to meet the same person in the next birth?
Listen, don't worry about the karma. Okay? If it's a bad marriage and you have had enough, better become free now. Okay? Yeah. Amicably settle and become free. Better to move away from a toxic relationship, provided you have given enough time for it. You have seen it, you have given enough chance for the people to change and they have not changed, then it is better to move on.
Gurudev, could you please explain the 4 types of yagas, dravya, tapo, yoga and jnana, and how are they relevant to the modern world?
Yes, dravya yajna is the yajna you do with all materials, with herbs, 108 different type of herbs and 108 different type of grains and flowers, all that is being done here in the ashrams and elsewhere. This is all dravya yagna. And sharing meal with everybody is dravya yagna. And tapo yagna is forbearance, forbearing. You find something is difficult, but you know it is good and still you're doing it. That is tapo yagna. Don't run away in the middle of something because you didn't like it. That is not tapo yagna. Tapo yagna is you don't like it, but you know it is needed and it is good, and you do it in spite of not being too comfortable or happy about doing what you're doing. This is tapas. And life poses many incidents of tapas for you. That is necessary. Suppose you have a driver and you had a job, you had to give him job late in the evening, late in night, early in the morning, and you have to do that for some time. Maybe there is a wedding at home or you are doing a housewarming, you have to do these things and the driver is needed. Or there is an election campaign, you have to go. Suppose the driver thinks only in those days and says, no, I can't do this, and leaves the job. What will happen to you? Will the driver get job anywhere else? If he keeps behaving like a rolling stone? No. You know that they have to do it. There is a little difficulty, he has to forbear it. Suppose you have to fly a long distance flight and you are not used to sitting more than 2 hours and you have to go 10 hours. You think the air hostess will let you stand up in the plane the whole time? No, you have to sit there. And this is a tapas. Right? So, a driver will see that if it is 1 month or it's an occasion, he has to do tapas in order to make you comfortable. And it is his tapas also so that he can keep his job. So, if you have no tapas in your life, you can never be happy. Tapas makes you strong and contributes to your happiness. So everybody had to do some other tapas. A mother does tapas because the baby wakes up in the night and she has to be awake. She can't say, no, I want to sleep, you do. If you are crying, you cry. She can't do that. She can't afford to do that. She will have to keep only one eye open. Always keep in sight of what's happening to the baby. And those 3, 4, 5 months, maybe 1 year is big tapas for the mother, isn't it? Or she has to lose her sleep. And so letting go of convenience for some greater good is tapas. At the same way, just going beyond your comfort zone is tapas. And nature compels you to go beyond your comfort zone, step beyond your comfort zone. You need to do it. But you don't need to overdo it again. There are people who overdo tapas. That means they torture themselves like anything. That's no good. If a driver has to do the same job for a whole year, he will break down. He need not do that. But if it's just a period of time, he would endure that. Right? Yeah.
Gurudev, people often behave in a hypocritical way. To instruct others, they have one set of principles but don't follow it themselves. What to do in a case where, as a teacher, I have to teach something but can't follow it personally?
Listen, you are also progressing. And you are teaching something to others so they can also progress. Yeah? Whenever you break the rules, laws, you get suffering. But there is nothing wrong in telling others, look, this is the rule, you should follow this. If you follow this, you will be much happier. What is wrong? You can do that. Got it? So don't have to feel guilty about it. And when you are teaching, saying every day, it helps you also to follow what you teach. Because you are keep making that vritti in your own mind. So, a couple used to come here in the ashram in the old days with their children, and I used to address that man, the husband, oh, you are so good, so generous, you are so kind. And wife one day said, Gurudev, I want to talk to you privately. I said, yes, what? Gurudev, you don't know my husband. He is such a stingy guy. He buys one ice cream and tells my both children to do 1 by 2, share. He is so stingy, he doesn't spend. You are telling me you are so generous. I told her, I know. That's why I tell him you are generous. So that if you simply keep telling someone, you are wrong, you are wrong, you are wrong. In the same way, if you keep blaming yourself, that you are not following, you are not accepting people, you are getting annoyed, all the time, you are giving license to yourself to continue doing that. Yeah? Once or twice, you may also lose your temper, but look back and see, haven't you improved in your own journey? You have. So, you don't have to emphasize 100% perfect, too much perfection in you. Neither you need to emphasize too much perfection in others. And have patience. You're also growing, and as you move forward, some are much lagging behind than you. So you keep showing them, look, I am walking this way, you also come along this. See, I have to reach that goal. I am about to reach it, but you can follow me. No. That this is what you can tell them. Yeah? So don't have to feel guilty about it. Go deeper into knowledge, and you will see one day you will come out without any of these things, feeling, oh, I haven't done. It becomes very part of your nature. It's so spontaneous, automatic. Knowledge becomes your life. You and knowledge, there will be no separation. Until that day, you continue doing. Yeah? Don't declare yourself as a guru till that day. You are a teacher. And if you have become so perfect, then you can declare yourself, I'm guru. Listen what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. That's enough for today.